Okay, so it will be just the last one. Similar routine, right? So you follow the road ahead. That was success. Put this one on. Yeah, okay, now first. So switched on. So you follow the road ahead unless road block is road signs tells you otherwise. And now we give you directions. A good time when you're turning left. Do one maneuver, possibly emergency stop. Short section of independent driving, which I will explain to you why we do it. Ask them to stop, pull over a few times and then move off again. That's okay. Good. If you're unsure about anything, please ask. Especially when it comes to directions. Okay. Ready? Right, let's go when you're ready. maneuver did we do when I first noticed?
Parallel park.
Let's try one minute. Need a wipe? At the end of the road, turning left is an unmarked junction, just left. Yeah. Unmarked junction. Off the road, turn right. End of the road, turn right. We're turning right up at the monument. Okay, just pull up on the left there. That's good. Okay, now we do the independent drive. It's quite straightforward. It's only three turns. At the end of this road, they were turning right. It will be clearly signed Brent Cross. Yeah? End of the road. If we're coming on to the A1, we will drive for a little while on it, not far. We're coming to roundabout, we turn left, first exit. And then we take the third road on the right. Can we repeat that, please?
So, end of the road, turn right. The first roundabout, take first exit. And then the next road.
Third right.
Third right.
So end of the road right, roundabout left, third right. Now, the first road on the right can be a bit difficult to see, so I will point it out to you. to know which one is the first. Yeah. If you're not sure, remember you can ask. Try to ask in good time.
Okay.
What? Let's go when you're ready. here, not the one at the lights, but this one here together. That's the first one.
That one.
That's the first one.
Okay, that one. This is the second one.
almost around the corner, reverse into that one. Yeah. And then be ready. behind you. Switch off the lights. Alright, so how was that?
I don't know quite well.
Oh, quite well.
Yeah,
Do you
I'm
think
scared to say that now.
Why is that?
I don't want to say, yeah, it'd be great, and then fail.
Do you feel it was better than the first one?
Yeah.
Or was it why?
I think I felt more confident. There are some situations which didn't happen in the first one, but I think I managed to handle them quite well.
Like what?
The bus down just before back there, just making sure letting those people through first before moving forward. The guy near 3-point turn in the road, making sure I didn't obviously block him but didn't completely stop either. So handling the person on the horse, making sure I checked before I...
Two horses. Two.
Yeah, there's two.
3 horses. There's 2.
Yeah, I thought everything was okay.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, it's alright. It's a few butts though.
Yeah, definitely.
There are a few butts,
Yeah.
and I'm not. There are a couple of things, Jeremiah. I know I'm a bit picky on you. I'd rather be done that lenient
Yeah.
at this stage. I couldn't. There's 13 minor faults. Some of them are extremely picky. I just wanted to be aware of. There are a couple of butts though that it's kind of the benefit of doubt almost. Let's talk about them first.
Okay.
The first one, well, the last one was just here at the end here. You know, when we came down the road here, we came down. You turn right at those lights. When you just up here, these lights, these last lights. How many lanes were there before the lights?
1, 2.
Yeah. Which lane were you in?
The left.
And which lane did you end up in after the lights?
The right. So they did merge, didn't they?
Yeah, but where you were was behind you.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, it was where there was a car.
I was there as well.
A guy turning right.
Were you where the car behind? Yeah? Did you check that as well? Because it felt like you just drifted over.
Well, no, it's because I saw the queue in front of me.
Yeah.
And then I saw the beigey van on the right.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I thought there's obviously no car behind that, and well, maybe I shouldn't have assumed that the car, which I knew was behind, wasn't going to shoot forward, but I assumed all the roads merging, so...
I just felt like you just drifted over. I couldn't see any good mirror check.
Ah, okay.
If you say you checked your mirrors, that's why I gave you benefit of the doubt, because your mirror checks are sometimes a bit tricky to see, because you make them very kind of sneaky, which is fine. An examiner will see that. I'm not an examiner. Maybe you could have given a signal then when you moved over, because there was someone behind. They were not close. So okay. The other one is on the independent drive. The first right turn we did. You know when we were coming onto that curved slip road at the end of the right. When you went, there was a car coming from the left.
Yeah.
And
it was tight, yeah.
You did the right thing, you sped up a bit. But the car was a little bit close.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I saw that, like, because I checked there, then I checked there, and then I started to move, and then I checked again, and as I was moving I checked again, I thought, well, I'm in the middle now, so I should speed up.
Then you start speed up.
Yeah.
You did the right thing. I think what happened there was, because the first time we checked the car wasn't there, was it?
Yeah, it was good. It's because it came over like a hill.
Came over the brow of the hill, and there was also some cars going up the other way, actually covering it a bit.
Yeah.
So just have an extra look before you go. Doesn't matter there. Then there's one more thing. Cut the corner a bit badly once. The right turn.
Yeah, I think I.
When was that?
Was it the independent driving? The end of that.
That one I thought was okay. It was the next right turn.
Well, after that.
We turned into road. We did reverse around the corner.
Oh yeah.
You thought you cut it?
Yeah, I thought I cut the one before that as well, but it's just
A little bit you did, but it was. I thought it wasn't too bad because you had a chance to look down the road. This one you didn't really. I mean, there wasn't anybody, but it felt like you tried to turn before that car was coming. The other one. first and wait. It doesn't matter. Just make sure. There was a car down there doing some 3-point turn, wasn't it? If you had been closer up, it might have been a bit tighter. Right? Don't cut the corners. All right. At least you have a good chance of looking down the road. That's the bumps. The rest was fine. It was a bit kind of iffy with the gears occasionally, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was a bit during the town driving. After you told me I would take the road forward to take the left side, that I changed into the left lane, and there was a bus that had broken down, so I switched back into the right lane, and then I saw the gear went right and it jutted a bit.
Yeah. And then there was also that windy road at the end. We had two bends that were kind of sharp left, sharp right. And you went through them. You entered in third gear.
Yeah, and that's changed down halfway through.
It kind of worked, but I would change before the first bend.
Yeah.
There's a warning sign there. Did you see the warning sign? Then you heard, oh, this might be really sharp. Probably to second. Now there was one corner was pretty good. I'm picky here because I know you did look around really well. I just felt that first blind spot check was a bit late. And I think you felt that as well because all of a sudden, oh yeah. And then you checked that blind spot. And then you kept checking. When should you check it?
Before you start.
And why is that?
So that because your car's going to swing out. So
There's
two kids as well.
Yeah, them as well. And the ones behind. I was actually. What probably would have done, they would have it just a blind spot check to see if there was a third one coming. Who knows? Just check what they're doing. But okay. Then there was once, I don't know what happened, it was like on the 40 road, I don't know if I fell asleep or something. What?
I think I was checking on the speed limit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I said, are you awake? I said, it's like a little mom with the steering there. Okay, you're checking your speed, okay. Move off safety. Also there, be a bit careful. There was on when you started the independent drive, you had stopped on a hill. Yeah. There were a couple of cars coming behind.
Yeah, I saw one car coming up, but yeah.
Now, when you indicate, don't just put it on. Just okay, when we move off from this road, okay, fair enough, because it's so busy, but even here you can, it's better to wait with the signal, because you might force someone to wait for you. You with me? I mean, it's not like you will force someone to stop, but they might think, oh, you're going to pull out. Because we're only two cars, I think, you can just wait. Don't put the signal on, just check for it. That's why really the signals will come when we decided whether we can go, decided when we can go, and then decide whether we should signal or not. It's even when you moved off actually from the test, you didn't have to have the signal.
Yeah.
Not until you decided, okay, now because there was someone turning right or whatever it was into the road, a big van, and then I said, now I can go, put the signal on, because there's a lot of traffic around. You just kind of put in on the signal like this, just indicate, and then. Okay, fair enough, it has been a slow-moving queue, so you need to show your intention, but it wasn't.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure about that, if I should put it on and then wait for someone to let me go, or just wait until before I move up and then put it on, maybe.
I mean, it's not the end of the world on this road. It wasn't the end of the world up there either, because they were probably just going around you. But it was just that you went, and that car was a bit close when you went. You could just wait. They won't penalise you for waiting when you park.
Okay.
You can't really fail when you park. I don't think so. Only when you get going. Alright. This is just down here, the one we talked about. I wasn't sure about the mirror change. Other road users. I felt that second force. I think it could have been a bit slower. A little bit slower.
When they were taking it?
When you went around it. I would have gone a little bit slower.
Okay.
So with no engine rev at all, you come over a little bit more right. Horses are very laid back. Kind of.
Oh yeah, okay.
They're nervous. You know, they can be cool with traffic, but then they see something flashing, and then the horses are very unreliable in country. up north animals. 20 road, you that 20 road at the end. You got a bit over, then you saw the 20, got away with lucky. And then when you come onto it again, you were about to speed up, but then no, it's 20.
Yeah.
Did you see the sign?
Well, I saw the one that flashed.
Yes.
I wasn't sure where the other ones were.
No, there's many that miss it. It's kind of scanning it, constantly scan the road for signs. It's only the only sign on the right, shortly before the flashing.
No, yeah.
And then we left the road. The roads around the corner. We came back on it.
Yeah.
And it was 20 again, and you saw again those flashing kind of. So you only get a minor. If you went up to 25 and carried on, then it would have been serious. User speed. Following distance on the dual carriageway, it was a bit of a queue. I think it was a little bit too close to that big black car in front because it's big, so you couldn't see it was ahead. Observation junctions, we already talked about that. That was when you turn right at the independent drive. Cutting corners, we talked about. And then finally, position normal driving. This is also something that could have been another story. When you started, you followed the road for A1000, yeah? So you moved over correctly in the right. When you passed the junction, what should you have done?
You back over into the left.
Normal road position over there. There was no one behind that causing the problems for it. Let's say there had been a car behind that impatient and want to get past you. Say, why are you driving in the right lane? Then they would come over the left lane and pass you. Then there would have been a fail.
So just anything down to stay in the left lane.
Unless, I mean, it worked here, they did, because there was no one behind, and there was a bus a bit further up that we needed to pass, but, and then you had to move over again because there was someone.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of when I was in. I was thinking I saw the bus further up, and I was thinking I probably should stay in this lane instead of going back and changing.
Yeah, but as soon as you got through the lights, you couldn't see that bus. No. So then you could have moved over already there, but you carried on in there, right? So just get over in it. And that's it. So it's right. Quite okay for that first, to be honest. I passed you. It's a but though. There was another thing, there was a couple of things that it's not really faults, but couple, I don't know if it's couple actually. Might only be one thing. You know, when we turn left in the roundabout.
Yeah.
Be careful to go when other cars are going. There were cars in the right lane, yeah? There's a placard that went, and you went just a little bit after, there was this silver Mica or whatever coming on the right. They weren't that close, and actually went right, so they didn't come your way. And because you're moving off quite quickly, you get away with it, but just be careful that you could maybe just tell it would have been okay to hold it and have another look. Don't trust other drivers that will go when it's safe. And also because they're in the right lane, they actually get into the middle a bit quicker. They can get out of the way a bit quicker, so you need to follow it too, so it might take longer for you. Anything else? I think so. No. No. The thing with the gears though, but it was, what happened when I remember, there was once more when there was to a stand here, actually, that when you turned right at the lights.
Yeah.
You kind of went to the first, and because it's uphill, you might want to stay a little bit longer in the first. I mean, you went to immediately to second, and it kind of worked. But that time you changed up too early, but the other ones where you should have changed down earlier. Let's think about what's happening ahead, and try to think about what speed you have when you come into a bend. I mean, even if you change just as you get into a bend, it's not the end of the world. You don't really want to change in the bend. Alright, anything else? Do you have anything else you wonder about or talk about or in the test? You felt okay? You feel confident when you're driving?
Yeah.
How confident? On a
More
scale from 0 to 10, and 10 is utterly confident. 0 is that you have no clue what you're doing.
I'd say 8.
Alright. So what's that? Why do you give yourself an 8?
Well, I mean, I know what I'm doing in terms of everything inside the car, driving straight line there. Driving on the road is fine. I guess I'm thinking that the more I did drive, I'd feel more confident in, like, I'd get used to dealing with people that are expecting people to drive badly, basically.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Also, and just getting used to situations which I wouldn't encounter, like, on an everyday basis.
Yeah, that's true. Did we have anything today?
Nothing really bad. The horses, which I never
Horses, yeah.
hadn't seen before. The other than that, it was more just waiting for people to get by and stuff like that. But, yeah, I feel pretty confident.
So how would you get to a 9, for example?
Just drive more, I guess.
Any particular areas?
I guess maybe more built up areas. Because I mean, country roads and like the dual carriageway, obviously just kind of in a straight line with speed. But I think with
Like busy town areas or stuff?
yeah, with stuff like that, you're more likely to have people running in front of your car, doing silly things that you'd have to expect in positions like having those kids walk out right behind your car as you're reversing. Yeah, so it's kind of, I think in terms of confidence, it would be getting used to dealing with situations like that, which don't happen every day, but happen a lot.
Yeah, okay. It's difficult to know when those will happen, but if you drive in areas where it's likely to happen, more likely to happen. Town areas as well, I think. I was one more thing I want to ask you. You know, when you went to that second horse, why did you indicate?
Just in case any car came around the bend, because I wasn't sure. I couldn't see quite all the way around, and just to make sure that the person on the horse knew what I was doing.
Pardon?
Just to make sure, I guess, the person on the horse knew what I was doing.
How would they know that you indicate?
How would they? Well, I think they did look back. Just to make sure. I just wanted to be really safe, so that nothing could go wrong.
Maybe they have mirrors. The horse. That's what I was. Really. It's not. The first thing is that someone can run a bend, fair enough.
Yeah, that was probably just being pedantic, just trying to make sure I didn't do anything wrong. I'd never dealt with a horse, so I was like, just make sure that.
I don't think the horse would say anything. Okay, but that's okay. Not a big deal. I mean, you're not going to penalise for the indicator, that is one. Okay, so, now we have a bit more time. Do you want to do a bit of that kind of towny